Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. And now, in the first half of December, more games under our belt. The power rankings starting to take shape. Look at New Orleans. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And I think for the Celtics, give them credit. They've stuck to their plan here early on, playing their brand of basketball. They're showing everyone they have the potential to be even better.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Well, the Celtics have their two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Their names are similar, and sometimes people get confused. Brown said, Coach Brad Stevens does it a lot. He draws up the play and says Jaylen, but puts JT on the clipboard. We look at each other like, all right, bro, one of us is going to get the bucket. It doesn't even matter. Kevin, back to you.
Both capable, DA. Thank you. Two terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Van Vliet and Lowry are the 1 and the 2. And it's Baines in at the center position. And for Boston, down is the 2 with Tatum at the 3. Tristan Thompson is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Walker in at the point guard. Now, here's Walker. Pass to Brown. Back to Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Now, Baines. Fast break, Toronto. Here's Anunoby. Outside for Lowry. Pulls from the top of the key, and he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Boy, that jump shooting ability, one of the keys to their offense. Between his passing and his scoring, Lowry is so hard to guard.
Now, here's Walker. He's coming off a 22-point game against Philadelphia.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing. Here's
Siakam. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Wow, finishing through contact with a beautiful display of focus. What a job by Pascal Siakam through contact.
Here's Walker. Brown outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
And Doris, much has been made of Brown's improvement offensively, and rightly so. But when you ask Coach Stevens about him, he always goes back to his defense.
Well, it's never a surprise for the coach that is the first and foremost thing on their mind. At 6'7", with a 7-foot wingspan, that incredible athleticism, Jaylen Brown can guard the elite wings in this league, and he holds his own and competes at a high level. It's a must-have for any championship team.
That free throw good from Brown.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And Jason Tatum, he got a lot of the pub last year, and deservedly so. But Jaylen Brown made monstrous strides as well, especially when it came to efficiency.
And you look at Brown's field goal percentage and his free throw percentage, Greg, both career highs last season.
And Kev, his shot was never broken. The motion never had to be rebuilt. Brown's problem coming into the league was that he would shoot the ball differently every time. Once he landed on the repeatable mechanics, you could see the consistency start to take form.
First free throw is good.
I mean, the improvement that we've seen from Siakam, it's like nothing else I've ever seen. He's a huge reason for the success of this Raptors team.
Greg, in 2 short years, this guy triples his output from the floor. He goes from a guy who was getting spot minutes, couldn't really get into the rotation, to an all-star. The transition game, his ability to use that speed, and then his approach, the work habits, both of those 2 things have been critical to his growth.
Last outing for Toronto, they won that game against Washington. Good D by Thompson. And the rejection by Lowry. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. In Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Brown against Lowry. Passes it to Siakam. Van Vliet outside. Lowry looking around. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Takes the 3. Anunoby, good.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
Celtics have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Walker with it. Now here's Tatum. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
Raptors leading by 5. Here's Lowry. It's deflected. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. On the wing, Brown. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
The Celtics have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Brown against Lowry. 3-pointer. And the Raptors miss again. Celtics trail by 3. Brown wide open. He fires. He nails it. And we're tied up. Brown's got 7 points.
Well, this is a shot that Jaylen Brown must make consistently. Nice seeing him start to look confident, stroking it from deep.
Here's Siakam. A 23-point game for him in the win against Washington.
And don't discount the defensive presence, guys. He racked up 3 blocks for the game.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Walker goes in. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Siakam against Tice. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, Greg, Pascal Siakam won most improved player in the league in 2019, and as we've talked about, had a case for it again in the 2020 voting.
I tell you, Siakam's play jumped so much again. He deserved the recognition. He continued to press himself to be an elite forward. Rare for a former MIP winner to even be considered for the award more than once.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, obviously, we're early on here. We already have seen some second-year players looking much more improved over their rookie year.
I mean, if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. And listen, the fact that you've now gone through the season, you've got a better sense of who you are and what you can do out on the floor. I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year, and you go into the offseason with specific goals and areas where you want to improve.
You think there's more growth between your first and second year than any other 2 years in your career?
You can make that case, no doubt about it, because you're still thinking you can be one of the all-time greats no matter who you are at that stage, and so you tend to put in a little more emphasis in terms of improvement.
And it's Brown missing, and Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
For Toronto, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Siakam inside. He's covered by Thompson. Siakam, good. Siakam's got 8 points.
Well, Siakam pushing right through the contact. Go ahead, young sir.
Walker the pass to Williams. And Walker kicks to Brown. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by Walker. Walker against Van Vliet. And the pass to Anunoby. Clock at 6. Lowry dishes to Baines. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls. Good on both.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
And here's Walker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Thompson. Stolen by Van Vliet. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
In his career, surprising some scouts, Tatum's hit a high percentage of his threes. The difference last year, he took a whole lot more of them.
He understood, Greg, that his game needed to be more efficient. Far fewer mid-range, long-range twos. He almost doubled the number of three-point attempts from the year before, and that was by design. This guy understands success in the modern NBA, plays at the rim, and plays from 3.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Smart comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Teague in for Walker. And Toronto also making a switch. Lenz checked in for Aaron Baines. He hits both from the stripe.
What's incredible to me is the first time Jason Tatum stepped between the lines as an NBA player, he had a willingness to take on the responsibility of being a go-to scorer, even in the tough moments.
Now, here's Siakam. 8 points for him. No good there. Great D that time from Tatum.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Pass to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, Mr. Siakam can elevate well above the rim. Nicely done.
Celtics trail by 8. Now Teague. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Williams. Teague left side. Buries it down low.
Well, I'll tell you what, impeccable work from Jeff Teague inside, showing great patience down in the lane.
Siakam with it. He's got 10. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Outside, Smart. It's rebounded by Anunoby. And here's Toronto. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Van Vliet outside. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Toronto working the ball around now. Basket, good. And now a 10-point Raptor lead.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Pass to Brown. Inside, here's Tatum. Rebound by the Raptors. Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's Anunoby. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Anunoby's got 7 points.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
And Teague's at the ball here for the Celtics. A 12-point game. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
And the Raptors call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Boston making a switch here. Green's checked in. A new group in now for the Raptors. Chris Boucher's checked in for Siakam. Matt Thomas comes in for OG Anunoby. Powell, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry. Davis is subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And Boston has possession after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Smart against Powell. He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
For Toronto, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
Powell with the steal. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's Davis following the bucket by the Celtics. Passes it to Boucher. Now here's Powell. Good work defensively by Smart. Celtics trail by 12. Green kicks to Teague. And it's Toronto with the rebound. 1:57 left in the first quarter. Thomas gets a wide open look, kept alive. Celtics shooting 33% here in the first quarter. To the middle. Tatum deciding where to go with it. And the shot goes in. Tatum's got 8.
I think there's a strength that belies that frame of Jason Tatum. He just powers right through right there.
Davis with it. Picked up by Teague. It's Powell on the wing. It's in there. Davis with the assist. He has 5.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's Smart. No points in the game yet for him. Right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Teague can't hit. Raptors leading by 13. Here's Davis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
Boston making a switch here. Neesmith has checked in, and he makes both free throws.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Now here's Tatum. Boucher defending. The pass to Williams. Tatum down low. Boucher defending. Tatum no good. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For Toronto, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Thompson, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Davis against T. To end the run. Misses at the rim. And so it's Toronto out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We've got more NBA basketball.
It was always a team, and I think we don't look at one player and say he's going to save us. You know, we got to save each other. We got to play for each other.
And Greg, that's how Siakam plays the game himself.
Versatile, very unselfish, and a franchise player in the making.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Raptors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Guys, I love their defense of that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
They've got Nesmith. Tristan Thompson is out there with Green. Then there's Teague. And it's Tice in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
Solid rebound there, and with a score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 17. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Davis looking for an opening. Pass to Thomas. Poke loose. At the top of the key, Powell. Len dishes to Thomas. Boucher with the ball. Working on Thompson. And yes, it's good.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Now here's Green. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Here's Nesmith. Tice passes to Nesmith. Outside, Walker. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Kemba Walker entered the NBA as a crafty offensive player. He knows how to take advantage of any kind of defensive mistake. Nicely done.
And moving to a star-laden team last year, Walker continued to produce as he always has.
And the scoring average may have gone down, but that was totally expected. This has been a seamless integration of Kemba Walker. Coach Stevens has got to get some credit here. You allow Kemba Walker to play to his strengths, but you also allow him to thrive in the team situation with other talent.
On a team filled with big wings last year, Walker gave the Celtics a guy with great supreme quickness who could break down the defense when nothing else was there.
And he's that rare commodity, an elite catalyst who doesn't have to dominate the ball to make an impact. That allows room for others to feel empowered out on the floor. It's just one of the many ways Walker makes his teammates better.
Pass to Powell. Over Neesmith. With 1 on the clock, Baines, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Boston. Siakam is checked in for Toronto. Fred VanVleet comes in for Terrence Davis. And he's good on the second. Here's Walker. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, we've known for a long time Kemba Walker is gifted on the offensive end, and it's not just about his scoring. Look at that on the assist.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. VanVleet passes to Boucher. Teardrop shot, and he makes that one.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Celtics trail by 16. And Walker kicks to Tice. It's Brown on the wing. It's blocked, and they'll keep possession. Just 4 to shoot. Miss number 6 for him. He's made 2 of his 8 attempts.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
I'll tell you, I love to see someone take the contact head on, and Norman Powell welcoming the challenge.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Outside, Walker. Pass to Neesmith. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Raptors leading by 18. VanVleet wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. To the paint. Here's Tice. And Tice throws it down.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Toronto's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Lowry against Brown, and Thompson sends it back.
That's where Thompson's length comes into play. You think you can sneak a shot over him, but he'll swat it right back at you.
Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
Siakam looking around.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Brown the pass to Thompson, to the wing on the left. Kicks it to Walker. 5 on the clock. Great D that time from VanVleet. Here's Anunoby. Left side Lowry. The pass to Anunoby. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Van Vliet up top. Guarded by Walker. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot. Boy, it doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
And Toronto has possession. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Van Vliet outside. Back to Lowry. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 4 assists now tonight.
You know this, a guy at Lowry's size has simply got to be able to make the floater. That's a big-time delivery.
So the Celtics call timeout, their first.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. Smart comes in for Nesmith, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum at 6'8" with authority. That's nice.
And here is Van Vliet. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Wizards in Washington.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Tice. Van Vliet outside. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And Toronto has possession. They lead by 14. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Anunoby's got 10.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Here's Walker. Up top, Tice. Here's Tatum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
We know the NBA is looking to get rid of the one-and-done rule pretty soon. Adam Silver, Greg, saying he thinks the league can create a better system. Do you think so?
I think they can create a better system for some. I think the growth of the G League, no doubt, is instrumental in that new system. Now these young rookies can get the playing time in lower tier pro games as they continue to develop. But I think still the collegiate game plays a significant role. The experience of going to college, even for a year, can be invaluable.
There are pros both ways, college or the G League. Agreed?
I do. I'm just glad it's not a one-size-fits-all proposition. Now you have the option. Not every kid wants to go to college and have that experience.
Lowry kicks to Anunoby. Six on the shot clock. Back to Lowry. Steps back and fires. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Now Walker. Outside Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Siakam.
Well, Jason Tatum forces that defender with the up fake to get off his feet, and he does a tremendous job drawing contact.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And that one falls for Tatum. Alex Len's checked in for the Raptors. He doesn't get the second one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And that one, good. Anunoby's got 5 points now this quarter.
When Kyle Lowry is aggressive as a playmaker, his team goes to a different level.
And with Kyle Lowry, the assist numbers don't jump off the page at you, but he has fantastic vision, and his decision-making is also elite.
Greg, for me, what stands out about Kyle Lowry is his willingness to adjust his game based on what his team needs. There's been times in his career where he's been a go-to scorer, and his three-point shooting can be infectious to his team. That toughness on the drive really strikes you. But there's also been times where he takes a back seat to scoring and says, all right, time to get my guys involved. He can do either.
Tatum against Siakam. And Boston with the rebound. Tice has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Oh, Tatum in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Toronto. Len dishes to Lowry. High arcing shot. Nice. 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Walker the pass to Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Fires for 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Raptors leading by 15. 1:58 left now here in the second.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. Far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Green comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Teague in for Kemba Walker. And then for Toronto, Matt Thomas comes in for OG Anunoby. Davis is subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Teague finds Williams. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Toronto's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Siakam outside. Trying to get open as Len. Siakam misses. Celtics trail by 15. Here's Williams. And the slam by Williams.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Davis with it. Pass to Siakam. Makes it off the glass. 16 points for Siakam.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And it's blocked.
I'll tell you, don't forget about Marcus Smart's vertical. Twice on the pipes, rejects that shot.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Toronto leading by 13. Lowry passes to Len. And that one is off. Boston shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Green with the ball. Lowry picks him up. They grab their own miss. Another shot. Green, no luck. The Raptors shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Norman Powell comes in for Kyle Lowry. Boucher, solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Boucher's got 4 points in the quarter. And Green slams it in.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven he can score at the NBA level, but you want to see him share the basketball pretty fast.
Now here's Powell. Lets it go from deep. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Toronto Raptors looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kyle Lowry. Kyle, you came out strong to take advantage in the first half. Were you pleased with the effort?
Yeah, we got to keep it up. Our defensive intensity has to stay high.
That has led to some great play at the other end. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. What a start it was for Pascal Siakam. He had 16 points. Well, some thought the Raptors might go away quietly after their title run, but this team is still loaded and dangerous. Kenny, what do you like about them?
Well, there's no standout star on the team, but they have plenty of strong players and plenty of talent. They have Siakam, Lowry, guys who a good core for this team.
And the front office did a great job of filling in for the loss of Kawhi. Toronto's deep with talent while y'all messing around.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. So for Toronto right now, Van Vliet and Lowry are the 1 and the 2. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. And it's Baines in at the 5 down low. And Thompson sends it back. Tatum kicks to Thompson. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Tice. Pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Fires from 14. Tice, no good. Raptors leading by 13. Anunoby with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Lowry can't get it to go.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
That one goes in. Walker's got the first field goal of the second half for Boston.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Van Vliet against Walker. Outside Lowry. Anunoby finds Lowry. Passes it to Baines. And Thompson sends it back.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
Free throw good from Brown. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Tatum draws the double to the inside. Stolen away. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Siakam inside the three-point line. And again, no good by Toronto. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Walker goes in, and the shot goes in. Walker's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Raptors leading by 8. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And it's good, 2 points.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Walker looking for an opening. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Walker's got 9.
Boy, excellent start to this second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
So it's Toronto now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Now Lowry. Clock at 6. And he banks in the layup. He's got 12.
Well, that's just mastery of the lead guard position. Kyle Lowry running the pick and roll to perfection.
Tatum drives in. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And here is Van Vliet. He's got 6. Siakam with it. Picked up by Thompson. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Neesmith, he's checked in for Tatum. Here's Walker. He's got 9. Brown outside. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Toronto leading by 6. Outside Lowry. The pass to Anunoby. Pass to Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. Softly drops in the floater.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Pass to Neesmith. Out to Thompson. And they double up Brown. Good work defensively by Lowry.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Passes to Anunoby. Fires from deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Boston the other way. Anunoby sends it back.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet. 7'2" wingspan, says twice on the pipes.
Now Siakam. He's got 18. Count that bucket. Siakam's got 20 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Back to Walker. Now the pass to Tice. 6 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Boston. No good on the 3. Raptors leading by 8. To the left wing. Anunoby has the open look from outside off the mark. The Celtics have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the 3rd. It's stolen by Lowry. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Celtics shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Walker goes in. Good. Walker's got 11.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
And the Raptors call time here. Some changes for Boston. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Marcus Smart comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Teague in for Kemba Walker. A new group in now for the Raptors. Alex Len's checked in for Aaron Baines. Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. Thomas checked in for OG Anunoby. And Norman Powell subbed in for Kyle Lowry.
See, the athleticism of Norman Powell is a problem. This guy understands how to get defenders committed to him. Well, Norman Powell these last several seasons has turned himself into a knockdown shooter. And obviously last season much more involved on the offensive end. And that, to me, was his best performance to date.
Terrence Davis, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet.
Well, Jeff Teague knows how to get by and find teammates. That's pretty right there.
Davis with it. It's Powell on the wing. And the Raptors miss again.
And with Powell, they rely on his shooting to open things up for everyone else.
Yeah, and for Norman Powell, he knows what he's about and welcomes that role. This is a guy who understands how to relocate in the midst of plays to create separation from defenders. He's always ready in catch-and-shoot situations.
Pass to Boucher. Teague against Davis. Len controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Raptors lead by 8.
Well, just terrific instincts right there from Alex Len on the offensive glass. Really impressive.
Smart deciding where to go with it. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Yeah, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis, but Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Doris, when you're identifying the heart and soul of this Celtics team, Smart is always at the center of that discussion.
Marcus Smart is so passionate. He's so tough, so willing to get down and do the dirty work that affect winning. And consider the role he's taken now as the leader of the Celtics. The ability to mentor a young guy like Grant Williams. Marcus Smart, you want him on your side.
Boy, I just love how Marcus Smart plays the game of basketball. He's aggressive, he's intelligent, and he doesn't mind getting under your skin.
Williams with the block. Goes back up. Len down low, working on Williams. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here's Teague. He has 6. Pass to Williams. And it's slammed in by Teague.
Well, listen, dunking is not just for the bigs, right? How about your point guard, Jeff Teague, finishing with authority? Nice.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Neesmith, the pass to Smart. Clock at 6. Rebound by the Raptors. Land's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now, here's Thomas. He's guarded closer. Passes it to Powell. And the 3 off target.
And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
Now here's Teague. He's got 8. The kick out to Williams. And there's the pass to Neesmith. Williams trying to break free. Neesmith can't get it to go. Raptors leading by 4. Powell for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Smart. Double clutches. A second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. Smart's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, Marcus Smart has a knack for understanding where missed shots are going to come off. Then he's got the vertical to get on the glass. Nice.
Davis kicks to Powell. Outside for Thomas. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Tatum comes in for Thompson. And it's Green and for Neesmith. And Teague, here we go. Misses from short range.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot. And most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the 3rd. Teague deciding where to go with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Alex Len picks one up.
And don't be deceived by the small frame of Jeff Teague. This guy is fearless attacking the defense inside and drawing contact.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Davis. And so Teague gets 2 free throws.
This is why Teague is such a valuable player. You know, he's a solid shooter from anywhere, so he's able to space the defense. He can, with his handle, get inside the paint. There's a lot to like about Jeff Teague.
VanVleet passes to Thomas. He kicks to Powell. Pass to VanVleet. And a miss there on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Raptors leading by 4. 1:05 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Williams comes with the double team. VanVleet kicks to Boucher. Pass to Thomas. From deep. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Smart. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Toronto shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Van Vliet against Teague. Van Vliet kicks to Powell. Shot clock at 6. That shot is off. Williams with the defensive effort.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
And oh, here we go with Thomas. Nobody back. A pull-up. And he hits the jump shot. Thomas got 6 points in the quarter. He gets it up. It's off. The third quarter comes to a close. Raptors lead by 4. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Celtics trail by 4. We've got Green. Williams is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Smart, and it's Teague in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Oh, Tatum in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, you know that Jason Tatum can score from any area on the floor. It's got to be a scary sight when this guy starts to get rolling.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. Here's the teardrop, and the layup is good.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Powell against Smart. Passes it to Green. Outside Teague. It's hauled in by Thomas. Toronto leading by 4. The pass to Van Vliet. Now here's Boucher. Guarded by Tatum. Pass to Van Vliet. And stolen by Williams. Tatum at the elbow. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Tatum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Down low, here's Baines. Williams with the block. Bobbed up there for Green, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Van Vliet outside and stolen by Jeff Teague. To take the lead. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Raptors. On Wednesday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago. Then on Friday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic. He's off on the first. Boston making some changes. Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams. Jaylen Brown comes in for Green. And it's Kemba Walker in for Jeff Teague. And then for Toronto, Siakam is checked in for Chris Boucher. OG Anunoby comes in for Thomas. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Norman Powell. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Yeah, he gets them the lead at the free throw line despite the 1 miss.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Lowry from outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Shots good by Baines. And the Raptors lead by 1.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Walker the pass to Brown. In the corner, Smart with it. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, there's elite athleticism by Pascal Siakam. Makes that easy work.
Walker goes in. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Siakam against Tatum. Siakam, that's good. Siakam's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, he's had terrific momentum all game. Pascal Siakam in his bag offensively.
Walker. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Van Vliet finds Lowry to the wing right side. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Celtics making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Siakam outside. Baines trying to get open. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one.
There is size and there is reach with Jason Tatum, and that makes him a difficult guard. He just dares the defense to foul him right there.
And that one falls for Tatum. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Inside, here's Anunoby. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Tatum passes to Brown. And they double up Brown. Here's Tice. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Raptors have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. A 2-point game. Walker dishes to Tatum. To the paint. Here's Thompson. Second shot opportunity. Tice trying to break free. And Thompson with the nice bucket inside.
Yeah, I think the activity level that Tristan Thompson plays with on missed shots is something every NBA player can learn from.
Van Vliet looking around. Siakam outside. Passes it to Anunoby. Back to Siakam. To the middle. 6 on the shot clock. Count the basket. Van Vliet's got 4 this quarter.
Well, the increased playmaking ability of Pascal Siakam on display. Pretty pass.
Walker, bounce pass. To the inside. Shoots over Van Vliet. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the first one drops.
It seems to me Kemba Walker has always been a natural-born leader, and there's something about his personality that allows him to fit in seamlessly wherever he goes, whatever circumstance he finds himself in.
And so Walker nails both of them. Toronto, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. There's the pass to Baines. Van Vliet against Walker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Kemba Walker picks one up.
Just for this trip to the line, I'll call him by his full name. Frederick Edmund Van Vliet Sr. Had to get that in there. Now we can just go back to Freddie V.
First one falls for him. And so Van Vliet nails both of them. Boston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Thompson, rebound by the Raptors. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Anunoby in the corner. Connects from 3-point range. Anunoby's got 5 points now this quarter.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Raptors on defense, leading by 5. And Brown throws it down hard.
And guys, increasingly we've seen Jaylen Brown willing to shoulder the offensive burden, and boy, the ability just blossoming.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Here's Van Vliet. Good D by Thompson. The Celtics have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the 4th quarter. They're 7 of 12.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. The Raptors shooting and hitting almost everything here in the 4th, up around 58% from the field. Lowry passes to Van Vliet. Baines with no one around. No good with the triple.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Siakam against Thompson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
We have seen Pascal Siakam's confidence improve dramatically. This guy is becoming a problem as a scorer.
Neesmith, he's checked in for Boston.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
Tatum drives in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
How about the confidence from this young gun? Jason Tatum's length is tough to deal with inside, guys.
And he makes the first. And so Tatum nails them both. Toronto trailer. Here's Siakam. Lays it up off the glass. Siakam's got 30 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Brown kicks to Williams. Back to Brown. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Lowry.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Got a piece of it, and they get it back. Baines passes to Siakam. Outside Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Offensive rebound. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got the lead up to 1 now for the Celtics.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Siakam. Yes, that goes in. Siakam's got 16 here in the second half.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Williams dishes to Walker. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 4 assists in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Tice against Lowry. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Here's Van Vliet. Outside Lowry. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Lowry letting everybody in the building know if there's a big bucket to be made, get me the ball.
And Walker kicks to Tice. Up top, Walker. Covered by Van Vliet. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. So we'll see Kemba Walker go to the line here. It's going to be on Siakam. Marcus Smart's checked in for Boston.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Raptors trail by 4. And here is Siakam. Stolen by Smart. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Walker's running. Tatum gets the bucket.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. Good work defensively by Smart. Celtics leading by 6. Oh, Tatum in position. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, can we remember Jaylen Brown's got a 7-foot wingspan? That's an easy second chance opportunity.
Siakam against Smart. Stolen by Smart. Left side, Brown.
Well, how about the leaping ability of Jaylen Brown? Soars high for the rim-rocking slam. Go to work, young man.
1:14 left in the game. They double-team Siakam. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Lowry's got 9 points here in the second half. Boston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Walker goes in. Good work there as it goes. And the Celtics lead by 9.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Toronto calls timeout. They trail by 9. 52 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. .52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Siakam inside. Defended by Tice. Siakam's shot is off. Here's Brown. Finished off the break. And it's an 11-point Celtic lead.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Down low, Siakam. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 34 points for Siakam.
Well, you love to see Siakam get going. This guy is so good at getting to his spots and converting.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Now Brown. The dish now to Walker. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you later.